Okay, before we start, we need to set the BPM to 87.5. And then we open up Silent to make the synth. And then after that, we're gonna use Reverb, Camel Crusher, increase the Mac a little bit, and then increase the tube a little bit, and then reduce the compressor amount. Same with Reverb, increase the Reverb a little bit, the decay, pre-delay, and then move the room size to around like here, and the color to warm. And then we're gonna EQ the sound. We're gonna reduce the low sound and the low to about 160 Hertz. Reduce a little bit of the high. This is the sound with all the effect. And then after that, we're gonna make the second synth. For the second synth, so we're gonna use ReFX Nexus. And then we go to voice. We go to VO Synthi-Vox. Then we're gonna turn off delay, turn off the reverb, reduce the release to about there. And then this will be the sound of the synth without any effect. And then you're gonna move the stereo separation to about 50% to mono. And then we're gonna put reverb, increase the reverb a little bit, increase the decay, put the color to flat, room size to about 40, and then pre-delay to 0. And then we're gonna use EQ. For the EQ, turn off the low to about 160 Hertz, increase the mid a little bit, and then increase the high to about there. And then with all the effect, we get this sound. And then combine the both of it, we got this sound. And then we're gonna send both of this lead to one of this mixer track, unused mixer track. As you can see, I already put it on this lead M, as in lead master. You're gonna sidechain this. You're gonna right click right there, and then route to this track only to this sidechain mastering thing. And then we're gonna put sound goodizer, and then I'm gonna put reverb, sound goodizer to about there. Put a little bit of reverb, lower the reverb a little bit, increase the decay, increase the pre-delay, room size to about 60, and then color to flat. Free filter to make this sound. Hold on. To make this sound. As you can see, the sound's getting a little bit clearer and clearer. That's what free filter actually do. So you can hear. See, it's clear. This is the full sound, and this is the cut off sound. And then you're gonna put EQ. Since we already EQ the lead, we're just reducing the sound to about 190 Hertz. So after that, we got this sound. And then we're gonna make the bass. To make the bass, we're gonna use 3x OIC. Use this sine wave, put it in 0, put in middle, detune, and then the volume a little bit there. Also on the third oscillator, we're gonna increase the volume to about there. And then we're gonna go to envelope, go to volume, turn on the envelope, put the whole to around E area, to around E. Drop down the decay, drop down the sustain, okay, drop down and release, and then right click on C6 to increase the note range. In the end, we got this sound. I don't think you can hear it if you're using a computer or handphone speaker, but you can definitely hear it from a headphone if you're using a very good headphone. So we're gonna use effect on it. Put in Camel Crusher, decrease the back to around here, increase the tube, reduce the compressor amount to about there. Use Wave Shaper. What does Wave Shaper do? It's actually just a Camel Crusher and sound goodizer combined. So essentially make your synth a little bit more distorted. It's not too distorted like Camel Crusher, so just a little bit distorted. So put the things right here. Can you follow this step? You can follow this thing. Then we're gonna do EQ. So EQ on the bass is very different. We're gonna lower the height to about 6,400. And then we're gonna increase the lower a little bit. So with all the effect, we got this sound. If you remove Camel Crusher, you got this sound. See? And then if you remove Wave Shaper, you got this sound. See? They need both to work. So we get this sound, this distorted bass 808 sound. Okay, and then after that, after you got the lead and the sub bass, we're gonna move this, both of them, to another one of this insert mixer tab. You can just right click right there and then route to this track only, and then this master lead sound, and then right click, route to this track only. As you can see, I already put it on sidechain tab. So what does this do? It's actually sidechain your kick to the lead and the sub bass. It works like kickstart, but instead of kickstart, we're using fruity limiter. So every time the kick makes a noise, the lead and the sub bass will drop down its voice. What you're gonna do is move to comp and then sidechain, right click, you go to insert to. So you're gonna put your kick to this tab, right click it, and then sidechain to this track. And then put fruity limiter in it, right click, insert to where you put your kick. You can rename this to kick if you want. So we're gonna rename it to kick. And then sidechain, right click, kick. And then we're gonna move the threshold to about there. Remove the ratio to about there, and then that is all. Every time the kicks make sound, the lead will reduce its sound. So for example, right there, you can actually hear it if you turn off fruity limiter. Okay, that's how you do sidechain with fruity limiter. Okay, so after that we're gonna make the kick. So I'm using Kashmir kick. I'm using 2 stack of kick because we need more than 1 kick to make the sound. One a very high top kick, and then one a low top kick. And then we're gonna send him to mixer track. And then without any effect, this is the sound. Okay, for the effect, we're gonna put wave shaper. So put it like that, and then EQ, increase the mid, reduce the low to about 40 Hz. And then same thing on the second EQ, just reduce it to 40 Hz. And then with the effect, we got this sound. And then it's all the same to throughout the song, so we don't need another kick. So for the snare, we get this sound. We don't actually need effect, we only need EQ because we need to EQ every stuff. So reduce the low to about 75 Hz, and then we get a head. For the head, we need reverb, increase the reverb, color to flat, room size to 45, pre-delay to add, and then decay to about 2.0. For the EQ, just remove the low and the mids to about 700. Increase the high mid around here to around 3500. Increase it a little bit, and then reduce the high right here, just a little bit, remove. And then another one is clap. Clap, we only need EQ, remove the low, increase the high. I think that's all. So if you want to listen to the full version, the link is in the description. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys can continue making your music, and that's all. Thank you.